Hi, this is Mauvu and Zyroah doing your feedback. If you have any questions, just ping us in your thread. Okay, already I'd recommend just resetting with chunk borders on in ranked. Like, it's not bad on like village seeds and it's just useful for mapless. So, okay,
Yeah,
Xyroah.
chunk borders is like immediately.
Did we?
Did we turn up our entry distance?
Yeah, we should RTA render
Decent.
change instead of changing it in settings change. Yeah, you should only change
Okay.
your entity distance in that settings change.
Yep.
Um, So I'm all for changing pie chart in the overworld, but there were dolphins to the right that we should have prioritized. Like, yeah, now we just don't get the dolphins grace we could have had. Yeah, like, yeah, you just notice the dolphins too late.
Um, Wait, can you like go back to when they approached the ship first? Okay, so we're shipping. So did we grab the food chest first?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
I mean, we also just started swimming down to it, like, really late. Yeah, I think,
Yeah, this is just like we shouldn't be like taking what is this called? What damage is this?
drowning.
Drowning damage. Yeah, like I don't. Did we just not time our swimming properly?
I mean, we just, like, looted the chest pretty slow. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, just like practice fast looting more, I guess.
Okay, so even though this tree is closer, it actually isn't worth to go to it. And the reason for that is um you want to like front load all your wood, right? So you want to go to the place with multiple trees. And even though there's like so you just want to go to these two trees, like because you're gonna have to go to them anyway. And also just it's just like nice that they're both oak. And if you go for this birch tree, you're gonna have different types of leaves, different types of planks and stuff. But okay, well, we have a good enter there. Um, yeah, I was gonna mention there was also gravel next to those trees as well. Um, okay, so
I don't think that's like the best place to overlap opening the
the
book and setting it
yeah,
craftable.
I like doing it. So quite I open inventory, do tab space, and then just craft the do this
Yeah,
craft like
exactly.
straight after. Yeah, it's just much better than we don't even tab space to open the book either. We
Yeah,
like
you should just tap space. If you're like doing this, it's not even like a bad idea to do it at the end of your like tools crafts or whatever. But yeah, yeah, like if you're doing tab space, just open it with tab space too.
yeah. So we should clear out the flesh, carrots, and the two stews to our hotbar as well. Okay, we do it there, but yeah, because we didn't do it sooner, the logs had already gone into the inventory. Okay, so with this so like the general idea with shearing leaves here was good, like trying to grab a big circle around the trees and then pick it all up while we mine the trees, but we only need to grab one of these trees for all our wood because we already got our boat and doors from the other one. So you would want to go through the middle, mine all the leaves, and then the ones on the outside of this tree. And the reason it's this tree is because this one is closer to the ruin portal. So you would just mine all the leaves around this tree and then just pick them all up while you're mining the logs. Okay, so yeah, this is just way too much wood. Like 32 planks. You're not making 10 beds. And if you are, you're gonna have an extremely full inventory. Do we?
Hmm. Wait, so so we threw out cheers, right? That's fine.
Yeah,
But what are we? I don't agree with this. I guess like gold blocks. I guess it's fine. I'm sorry about that.
I mean, yeah, just I'm not 100% sure on how the ranked filter works, but assuming this rune portal wasn't filtered for, there's no guarantee it has a light, so we still should have grabbed one or two of the gravel that was at the surface of the island. Like that.
I
Okay, we
think it
get
just
that.
gives you a flint like FNS or fire charge every time.
Okay.
I'm
So
just gonna make
yeah,
sure.
there's a way you can actually complete the portal frame here. If you want, I can show you. It's just only this crying is the only thing in the way, right?
This
Yeah.
is yeah, this is like really bad though. I wouldn't. This is not a good spot to make it.
I mean, it's faster than this saving. I mean, but yeah, this portal location's really not good. We
You're
should have
just like
just
compromising so many lava spots that we can't linearly reach now. And then also we're just like it's just two lava spots that we just filled with leaves.
yeah, like just building it
Um,
along this side or something would have been better.
yeah, yeah. Enter Nether, so they've already entered. Yeah, just like that's a bit unfortunate.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, just like a bit of awareness. Probably should have just used an obby for that last block.
Yeah, and then we didn't pick up the lava from behind.
You're
Should we
playing
do?
ranked. Why are we not doing thin
Yeah,
macro to Xyroah? Like,
and
it's
also
just
S3C on enter.
we
What?
don't need to
Why?
craft gold carrots right now. Like,
You have two stews, you have apples, you have like you should just be using the stews and like clearing that up like early game. Like golden cards should be used at the end.
yeah,
Or like
same thing with the gold helmet. Like, we
yeah,
might just enter like Brentilda hole in housing.
yeah,
Yeah, like we
yeah,
might have
yeah,
just
yeah.
entered the bastion like that and then got an armor for free, and then yeah, we'd have just wasted 5 gold ingots. Like, okay, treasure. Yeah, you don't even want gold armor on treasure. It doesn't help at all. So like, we just wasted 5 gold ingots. So we haven't seen this fortress yet.
This is also why you should have Shift F3 open, just so that you're confident that there's a fort in your render.
Um, so I'm just like confused why we put the sus stew on our hotbar when we just crafted 8 gold carrots. Like, we
What's
pretty much
going on
have
here?
infinite health and
Are
we're
we
still
scrolling?
we still have
We're
three.
scrolling.
Wait,
I swear we were scrolling. I'm sorry if I'm like don't scroll. Um, yeah, and you should place like a block like over these two.
there's like there's like a way to um like after breaking this gold block, if there's uh a crossbow guy looking at you, is you place a block on top of this, and then you place a block on top of this, and then 2 more blocks between that block and you to like fully obstruct this guy's field of like line of sight of you, and then yeah, you can just like stand there and then go over the top of the blocks, and then yeah, you can pretty much always avoid the crossbow guy like that. I feel like I didn't really explain that too well, so yeah, if you want, I can send you like a short video of me doing what I was trying to describe that. So there's a 7 round video about Safe Boomer, and basically the gold throw order is you break this gold block, and then you break one of these blackstone bricks. You throw gold at your feet to the left so that the guys coming down from the top see it. Then you break another blackstone brick and one netherrack, throw another one down, and it refreshes it just in time. And then you break the last three, and then you don't have to throw another one, but you can if you want to be like extra safe, but yeah, it's not necessary. Um, why did we like throw one ingot in?
Yeah,
Yeah, just
just like craft all of it or just go up and then do it.
why?
I'm like so perplexed by this food situation. Just like, so when you have a seed like this, you want to be clearing up your like your stews early game, and then like, why do we even have rotten flesh? Like two stews and golden carrot, like just throw the rotten flesh out. You should read.
I mean, given we have like 8 gold carrots, I'm just throwing out both stews because like they're both non-stackable and they like waste so much inventory space. And like
Yeah, just
you
like
can chug the rotten
either.
flesh until you leave the bastion, and at that point I'm just throwing it out as well. So I just have gold carrots, like because 7 gold
But
carrots is like so much food. You should never even have to worry about it. Like,
but like having three food types on your hotbar
yeah,
for no reason. But
we
interesting.
have an apple as well. Like I just
Don't
chug
craft
that
the
here as well.
people.
Like,
Yeah. I'm also immediately gonna go for backup since our ramparts weren't so good.
yeah, like yeah, we should block off this there and go for the backup. Um, there's just a ton of stuff in our inventory that we can throw out, like the sugarcane, the blackstone, like the flint and steel, the netherrack, this blackstone over here as well, like that one birch plank. Like, yeah, and the stuff we're getting rid of here, like the quartz, the leather, and the magma cream, is just stuff we're going to be picking up more of when we check trades later, so it's not actually effectively clearing our inventory permanently, so it's just not that useful to do.
We didn't grab the other backup. We just grabbed this one.
Yeah,
If you're gonna grab like one backup, why not just grab the other one too?
yeah, and yeah, things I'm looking at here as well with inventory management. We should split string,
Like
split nether bricks, split pearls at the very least. Um,
throw out Blackstone, which is the one thing that you should have just thrown out early, since you're not gonna get any more of it.
yeah, yeah, you're out. You should just pick up the gold here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Where are we
do we
going?
know there's open terrain up top? I,
Yeah.
me personally, I'm just going down to a part where I can pearl to the main bridge, because I know from the main bridge there was like the terrain didn't look great, but it was fully open to the fortress.
I mean, we saw that there's open terrain, but like I'm confused why we didn't just go up the rampart we were in.
Okay,
But
yeah,
then
it's just the
again,
same terrain. Isn't it over to the right? Or
yeah,
am
it's up
I
to
crazy?
the overcrafted wool.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's like
yeah,
over
you
there.
should just pearl over here, pearl to here, and pearl to the fortress. Yeah,
Oh my god. Just per that there's like no utility trying to go to the edge of this one. Like I guess we can like
do we have soul speed boots? Because I mean, it's not even useful here because it's just better to throw pearls to here so we can get like a really good pearl onto the fortress. But yeah, like when you have soul speed, you can like give yourself soul speed and throw a massive, like really far pearl.
shift F3 change by decrease render.
Yeah, like it's kind of over a lava lake, this fortress, so you can force spawn like some mobs in the a fortress with dynamics, so could consider doing that. Although, yeah, you do have a really accessible
Like,
spawn.
I do have to mention, we didn't pre-craft a bed in the bastion, and then we're sitting in the spawner,
I
like doing
mean,
our crafts, confused. If you're gonna do that, just like stay out of the spawner, please, so that you're not blocking any subsequent plays
um,
from spawning.
I'm pretty sure we did pre-craft a bed in the bastion.
Oh, then
We might.
pre-craft, I mean nether bricks. Like, should have just done
Oh,
that
we
while
didn't.
leaving.
Yeah, that should be done in like one of the very first pearls on leaving the bastion. Just buttcraft
Yep.
another brick. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Not locked in.
Uh,
Oh my
It's
god.
fine.
Just taking, it's like practice doing sword and axe.
Okay, leaves.
Okay.
There's no way.
You're taking a flammable block.
Yeah.
Mm, sure, I guess.
Also, yeah, just what's more important than building that portal is like clearing out the spawn. Like, it's like two spawn. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not even
Oh my
like
god.
some of these blocks that are close to the blaze spawner are really important, and especially the one that was right next to it. Like,
Right next to it, yeah.
it can be fine to leave like the block that is on the outer ring of the like 9 by 9 by 3 area, but like yeah, the ones right next to it you just have to break because it's so likely they'll block spawns. Yeah,
Why are we,
why are we
why are
eating
we,
flesh there?
yeah.
Like what? Like now is the
Please
time
can
to
we,
use the gold carrots. Like we're about to go to the stronghold. We need the health to throw all the pearls.
and we've all handed golden carrots. Okay.
Yeah, like I mean, just looking at this, like throw out the stew, throw out the nether brick, throw out the fence, throw out the flesh, throw out the book, and
Magma
then just
cream,
craft um your beds.
beds, anchors.
I don't think
We just
did we
said
not
that.
pick up glowstone or something? Because I didn't see any.
Oh, I guess not. I guess we maybe threw it out. I have no idea. I didn't check. But just like you should just take the opportunity to do your pre-craft and stuff
Okay, so I like the like we make
immediate.
sure we're looking in the right direction for the eye of
Yeah.
Ender, and then like yeah we throw the pearl hang. Just throw it in a safe space. Like this pearl hang could just go full in lava or something, or hit like the edge of a tree, and then we have to pearl clutch or something. Like I like sending it in the direction, but just send it down the hallway instead. Like it's just so much
Yep.
better, so much more safe. We'll land higher up, so we'll be able to get a better pearl to the stronghold from where that lands as well. Like
We still haven't pre-crafted. No, no
yeah,
pre-craft.
like
Oh, and
exactly. Yeah.
GG's. Are
Okay,
we
so
just here?
I mean, yeah, even if it's right here, you definitely should have just pearled to the top of this thing. So it would have just been
Yeah.
faster to like in situations like that, you would be up the top of this pillar, you would boat off the edge, and when you reach the Y40, you get out of the boat and then like just jump over to the pillar and clutch on the side, and you're
That's on
right
the
there.
side, yeah. I mean, you could just like pearl to, like in this
Yeah,
case, you have
pearl.
three
Yeah,
golden carrots.
yeah. You could
Like,
just pearl because you got so much.
uh, okay, guess we missed it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking at this hotbar. Like this whole run, we've had multiple food sources on our hotbar. Like that just makes me think like it's not really like fully organized. Like we've got more like this 9 slot appears to just be something random because at no point should we have multiple food types in use at the same time.
Yeah, there's just no reason
Like
to have rotten flesh over there. Or
yeah, like
like, yeah.
Like we should just have like blocks or eyes of ender or something.
Yeah. So DFOV plus 10 is nice, and we find our spike. We realizing that we don't have any. Okay. I like the pearl, but
I
again,
like it
just
was
like
just a little bit preemptive because I mean that light pattern just doesn't indicate the stronghold. Like it was this tall, the pool room. It was this tall, so I would have preferred going down to the bottom of the stairs. Then we'd see the pulse room, and you can just aggro pearl at the bottom of the stairs.
yeah, that's true. That's 100% true.
And yeah, and then another reason with aggro pearling at the stairs of the portal room is you have the iframes of recently taking damage, so you can consistently get past all the silverfish without ever getting hit off the stairs. So it's just like consistent way of not having to do that like side parkour that you do there.
Also, a bit disconcerting that we're using Crying Lobby for all of this, but
Yeah, like
since we just threw out glowstone, it doesn't matter, I guess.
just like
Oh my god,
a little thing with aiming
why?
this pearl. Try not to go at this corner part because if your pearl hits the like corner of the blocks, you can like land in a position where you can't actually clutch on the pillar. So you want a pearl on the flat side of the obsidian pillar. Yeah. Please stop using the cry.
I mean, like, oh my god,
Yeah, like
it, this is incredible. What? I assume they finished the zero first, or okay, we just did this. Like, what happened with the anchors? Did we just throw it out?
oh,
Oh my god.
there's yeah. I don't know if you ever tried to do one shot before, but it's the same reason with why you can't pearl clutch. Like you have to wait until you're right next to the ground before you pearl here, so that your client side velocity
Er,
catches up with your server side velocity. Um,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, this is just unfortunate, I
GG's.
think, but
Oh, uh, yeah, I'm gonna try and quickly. Maybe we just never cleared out the inventory to pick it up. Um, the glowstone.
can you go to like when they were looting their chest or something? Yeah, we just,
Yeah,
maybe
we
our,
just never gave ourselves enough space to pick up any glowstone that might have been there.
which is also why you shouldn't be throwing out stuff in the hole where you're just gonna
Yeah,
pick it up again.
like what we threw out was it magma cream, nether quartz, and something else? Was it
Yeah,
leather? Yeah, like those three slots got taken up again by just the stuff we picked up, right? So
yeah.
clearing out that inventory earlier was useless. So now instead of clearing out the leather, cream, and quartz, had we cleared out the like a soul speed book, like and then the two blackstone, those would have been three extra slots that could have picked up the glowstone, and then yeah, we would have had anchors, and then yeah, we wouldn't have had to do this crystal
I mean,
stuff.
like six explosives, so it's just kind of cope anyways. But
I mean, yeah,
yeah,
but like also getting anchors would have meant like enough explosives for ground zero if we
mhm.
needed to. Like, yeah, just yeah. But yeah, like main things in the run, just like the tree decision was like suboptimal, I guess is the best way to put it. The main thing in the overworld would be like not doing the just completing the frame here and like I mean, yeah, just not knowing that. Yeah, if you want, I can just send you um video showing how you complete this room portal frame when you've got crying on the bottom. In the nether,
Didn't have 3C on enter, I don't think. Oh, did we? No, I don't think so. I
that's the
don't think we did. But you
yeah
shouldn't be crafting all those this right now. This should just be done while trading.
yeah like yeah we shouldn't have used up all the gold to like make a gold helmet there. We don't need to change pie chart. Like you can do that while you're
Keep on
mining the
doing
gold
that.
blocks.
Or while boating down, like
Yeah,
just right here. But yeah, it should just be done like just like when you're overlapping, just not like
yeah,
standing still and doing it.
yeah. Like it is good to change it. But yeah. I mean, even then, like in ranked, you might want to break spawner and pyre, so you might not
True.
even want to change it yet. Like not until we see the
True.
fortress. Like at this point, yeah, we see it there.
And for TLN blocks, or yeah, TLN chest. I mean, sorry.
I don't really remember like too many mistakes in the bastion apart from the like not avoiding the crossbow damage here.
What is this? I've never seen someone
Oh
try
wait,
to. Okay, I think I completely glossed over the route thing. But like, what are we doing here? Like with this crossbow pig, you can just throw gold
yeah,
down like right at its
yeah.
feet,
If
like
you're not
right
gonna
over
block
here,
him,
and
throw gold.
you can also do the thing where you like throw gold just like a bit further off, jump down, pick up that gold, and that split second they won't do anything, and then you can just place a block, go up again.
Yeah.
Something like classic boomer, but I have no idea what's going on here.
What, yeah. What is that?
We
You
didn't place that like block in the middle, so they won't be coming up. I assume we're like trying to get them up through that, but like just why?
and yet this whole movement is just incorrect because like if you if you jump to this block, you pretty much are set up to do the like fast parkour movement. And if you want to do the like place a block here, jump
Yeah,
here, place a block here, you just have to jump
go down
directly
like
from this
early.
block to like the main
Yeah,
bridge here. Yeah, like you have to do that straight
okay.
away to line yourself up for it. Yeah.
I assume there's like pigs there, so we didn't do it, but also just like throw gold down. It's,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, here for breaking this block, you should be trying to walk up the stairs while you're doing it. So also, yeah, so you don't get hit by those pigs, but it just overlaps the movement. Uh, Throwing a
um,
gold like that, they're not gonna see that when they're coming up the stairs,
it's
so that wouldn't
yeah,
even that wouldn't even prevent a sword guy from hitting you because they would not be able to see that gold until they're stood right here and they'll be hitting you at that point. Why did we
safe
throw a
boomer.
gold?
Yeah, it's yeah, that's
Like, yeah,
like one of the advantages of safe boomer. You don't have to throw gold on the stairs.
yeah, like, yeah, for safe boomer, you want to, like, be looking up here slightly before you break this block to see if there's, like, any piglins that are going to, like, get in the way, and then you would throw a gold. But if there aren't, then you just don't need to throw the gold. And yeah, the way you, like, throw this distraction gold, you should do it like how I said earlier, like, and especially throw it off to the left to make sure the guys coming down from those stairs see it. Yeah, I think the gold mining was pretty optimal though.
Yeah,
And then yeah, I'd say like not getting the backup blocks like cost us potentially. I mean, because we don't know if there was a glowstone, potentially cost us more beds. Um, but yeah, like the bastion leave just felt really awkward. Like the way we like go over here, like and then back up. Like I think you it just felt like very improvised. Like
Hmm.
like I think when we saw the fortress, we should have kind of thought about how we wanted to leave already, and then like it's like the main options you had were like going down to the main bridge part where you knew you had accessible terrain, and then you could also have been like, I think I'll get accessible terrain by mining out the back of the bastion and getting a pearl off from there, or going out the top. But like you just don't really seem to think about it until you had to leave the bastion. And again, yeah, like what is this hotbar setup? We've got arrows and then two sets of pearls, like multiple food sources. Like so there's so many like redundant slots already. Um, yeah, just like misremembering the terrain. Um, Potentially could have sent dynamic render distance on this fortress because it's over a lava lake. Uh, yeah, then another brick craft should be done on the way to the fortress. Yeah, I just like bad um, prioritization of like overlaps. We should have crafted eyes in the nether before building the portal. We should have tried to pre-craft beds as well. We should have. Well, we didn't loot arrows from the bastion chests, but we should have not
Yeah.
overcrafted wall so we could make a bow.
Also, if you're not so like making the portal should be like the last thing on your checklist on the spawner.
Yeah,
Usually you want to do your like bed pre-cross and stuff in the nether, but if you're not gonna do that for whatever reason, do it at on blind. Like just make that a principal thing to remember. Um,
yeah, because then
because
we just
this
have to
portal
like
can be.
yeah that like all the inventory gets messed up when we have to do it in the portal room.
Hmm. And it's also just like you're like having to think extra in like the one place where you just want to go, go, go.
Yeah, I think we thoroughly talked about all the stuff with the nav to
Yeah.
second portal chords. Again,
s-
yeah, like the hotbar is just a complete mess. Like
And I'm guessing that hotbar issue was also the reason why we just built with like crying obby when we had nether bricks. It's also like a shocking lack of like any usable blocks, and I don't know what happened. Just because like you shouldn't have like 40 soul sand, which just all gets over in the like the spawner. Like
I don't think we
you're not sorting your inventory correctly.
did we split nether brick. I don't remember.
It's also you have gravel, you have 25 stone bricks. I'd still be able to like just send this properly by offsetting like my usual blocks with just like random nether bricks that we just, or not nether bricks, what is this called? Blackstone bricks that we just never threw out.
But yeah, we're like in no position to hit a 1 in 8 zero here. Like we just
Yeah,
don't
that's
have the
true. Yeah,
blocks.
which is just like I don't know what happened. Maybe we threw out our soul sand, which is not something you should do. But yeah,
And yeah, we should RTA render change as soon as we see the portal instead of having to do a that settings change. And then yeah, you just change entity distance on dimension load. Yeah, like we kept changing our hotbar. Like we changed it like five
Yeah,
times in the last like 10 seconds. Like,
dude, they still have rotten flesh.
yeah.
This is just like if you just had like even gravel would have helped here. I'm saying even like obviously it would help here. Also, just like damage is so
Yeah, it's kind of hard to like concentrate on the damage when you're making sure to
yeah.
doing this with the birds, but yeah.
Maybe if you like waited a rotation and then like early bedded as to like the hitbox collides with the bed, you could have set this off. But
Um,
like, yeah, I'm like so enjoy. Can you like go back to the start of when they were building up to the standing block? What is this Y? So 93, 95, 99. We're standing on 99. Okay. Like,
yeah, it's
I
just
don't
like bad,
understand
like
why
that's
our
a bad
damage is
time,
so
yeah.
bad.
That's decent.
Like, six explosives should just be free.
Kind of
Like,
late, pretty late.
and yeah, so you know that your like first two beds aren't doing good damage. I would early bed the third bed so that our dragon's a bit more like lower for the fourth bed, and I think we could have saved us. I think we could have also saved us if we waited a rotation, because by the sixth bed the dragon was like too high. I think we could have waited another rotation, but it's like hard to judge.
With the blowing up the crystal, you don't need to be pillared up a block to do it as well.
Yeah,
Like, you can just do this 2 block wall stand so you can like see around the side and just punch the hitbox. And if we'd just
yeah,
been
they
stood up
moved.
1 block, there's a chance we wouldn't
Yeah,
have gotten flung up into the sky. Like, I don't
I
think we'd
think.
get hit by the dragon hitbox.
Is it possible to save this by like purling really late? Or is the like horizontal velocity still too much?
Um, I don't think it's as bad with one shot. So maybe if you just pull really late, but yeah,
I wouldn't have purled too early, but at the same time there's like nerves, so
yeah. Purling as soon as you get hit
like,
by the dragon is just never gonna work because
yeah.
the pearl just gets massive acceleration.
Because what is it? Your server velocity, like horizontal velocity, is too high. Is that it?
Well, there's like several
So
mechanics. I'm gonna
I
try to see
I've
what happens.
forgotten.
Okay, so well, there's like if you throw the pearl while you're still in the dragon hitbox, the pearl gets affected by the dragon's hitbox and it gets
Right,
insane
right, right,
speed,
right.
and that's how you can
Yeah.
send like 300 block pearls sometimes. But then yeah, also it just gets the server side speed instead of the speed that you have on the client side, and then yeah, which is different for whatever reason I can't remember. Um, but yeah, and then we just don't get the pearl off onto the floor.
Yeah. I think we could have saved this multiple ways, but yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Wait, the best thing in that situation to do is to try and like steer yourself so you're like falling against an obsidian pillar so you can just pearl into it
Pearl into
before you
the
hit the
yeah.
floor. Yeah, that's the
I
most
will also
consistent way.
point out we had rotten flesh in our ninth slot. If you had a boat there,
Yeah,
you could have potentially clutched. It's just not using like you have 10 slots, use them. Just don't like have like a filler slot for no reason.
yeah. Also, in a situation like that, it feels bad because you're playing ranked, but just consider pausing. Like,
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%.
like, yeah, you take a lot of time loss in the pause menu, but also like, yeah, yeah, we pause there, but like way too late. Like the moment the dragon like hits us is when we should be pausing.
Hmm.
Um,
I think that's it.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, if you have any questions, just yeah, just ping us in your thread. Yeah, thanks for sending it over.